There we are.
Hi, welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is the fabulous Samantha Stewart. And
Hello.
we also got Alley Cat again.
Okay.
She's been enjoying being in YouTube videos and on lives lately.
Right.
Yeah, she just wants to sleep on me. So how are you? So how are you doing today, Samantha?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome. And for those that are watching on replay, please leave a comment to let us know that you watched the replay. And also feel free to answer any questions that we ask on today's live. And but
Got
yeah,
my charge ready.
er, I was telling Samantha how earlier today I was sitting on the ottoman and Allie was on the arm of the chair,
Right.
and she wanted to be on me. So she jumped up on my shoulder. She's just standing on my shoulder.
Okay.
But yeah, she wants to be held, and
Yeah.
she didn't make it easy for me to do my row on my temperature blanket today either. She had to
No.
be on me. And let's see, we have Ashley, Lisa, and
Hey,
Regina
Ashley.
here. How are y'all doing today, and what are y'all currently working on? And Lisa says, I'm getting ready and watching, but we'll be leaving shortly to the coast for an early birthday getaway. Ooh, can you pack me in your
Woo!
trunk? Pack me in your
Yeah.
trunk, Lisa. I want to go. So when is your birthday, Lisa? Mine's on February 27th. So we're both February birthdays.
Mine is not for a long time, and it's on September 16th.
Well, happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and poor Frank. Frank's birthday was January 13th, and he was sick for his birthday.
Oh.
And and I was planning to do like a little clip like for his birthday in one of my videos, but it didn't happen because we were both sick.
Hey.
And let's see. Crystal's here. Hi, Crystal.
Hey.
How are you doing today? And
That's
what are you
crazy,
current?
Christopher, the chicken cat lady, right? Hey,
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah, it took me a while to get Crystal's YouTube channel down. It's like Crystal Yorn Chicken Cat. Crystal the Yorny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady.
Right.
And what are you working on, Crystal? And let's see. Ashley's working on her husband's blanket.
That's cool.
Nice. Ah, Lisa says February 2nd for Groundhog's Day. It's up to
Yeah.
you, Lisa, how much more winter we get. It all falls on you, Lisa.
I
And let's
see.
see. Oh, Cindy's birthday is Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Oh, Robert's gonna have to take her somewhere nice for her birthday. And Ashley's birthday is next week. Happy early birthday. Crystal says she's doing good and she wants to know how we're doing. I'm
I'm
doing
doing good
good.
today. How are you?
And as you can see, I got my buddy with me. She's determined.
She is.
Yeah. She just wants to sleep on me.
Right.
Exactly, Lisa. Happy birthday to all the February babies.
Right.
And one thing is there have been a couple of times that my birthday has fallen on Mardi Gras.
Oh,
And let's see, Crystal says, I am working on a ripple blanket for my aunt. Nice.
that's cool. I just, when I was looking at the schedule on my email, I said, I'm taking this one. I had to ask my parents, but I'm taking this one. No one else can get it for me.
Yeah, because usually, like, if I have one that's coming up, especially the same, like that week, I'm always like, I try to like tell people I really need this live booked for someone to come live with me.
Right.
But I'm trying to get the rest of the month scheduled. I have some people that I haven't had live coming live with me this month, so that's awesome. I always like getting new faces to come live with
Right.
me.
Right.
And Lisa says she's shooting for spring. Yeah. But the
Me
sad
too.
thing is spring comes along and summer's not that far away. And then summer it's miserable hot. I kind
Right.
of find fall is my favorite season and then spring. Because
I
like
like summer.
our springs
I like
start to get
summer.
hot.
I like summer better because it's warmer. I don't like the winter because it's freezing cold. So,
Yeah. Winter's too cold.
right.
Oh, Ashley and Lisa have the same birthday. Nice.
Nice.
And
Hey,
Regina says
Mark. Hey, Regina.
Regina saying getting caught up on my temperature blanket, my scrappy blanket is my shawl and my beanie. Yeah. And don't forget I'm doing a temperature blanket challenge. So those that complete a temperature blanket for 2022, y'all can be entered into a giveaway. If y'all oops, what just happened? Oh, my monitor went
Well,
out on me again. Hopefully it don't do that again. The connection probably needs to be adjusted. But anyway,
right.
but yeah, if you finish your temperature blanket by February 28th, 2023 for your 2022 blanket, then you can be entered for a giveaway. You just have to send me a picture of your completed blanket. And I'll be doing a video with all the pictures of the completed blanket too.
Yep.
And let's see, Crystal saying Allie is a sweetie. Yeah, she can
Aw.
be, but she can also be
Right.
aloof.
Well,
But seeing her like how she's been lately, you can't tell that, but
yep.
yeah, she's out. y'all, y'all
Hi.
might y'all might get to hear her snoring. She
Aw.
tends to snore when
My
she's
turn.
asleep.
I'm wearing the shirt that I like to crochet, and when I stay hooked, I am hooked.
Oh, that's so cute. I like your shirt.
Thank you,
And let's see. Vanitza is here. I
Vanessa.
struggle with her name, so I hope I got it right today. But how are you doing today, and what are you working on? And she's wondering if someone can do a tutorial making American flag as a blanket. For me, it would be a while before I could do something like that because I have two blankets that I'm working on right now, and it's going to take me a while to get those finished. And more than likely, after I finish them, I'm probably going to take a break from blankets. But what I can do for you, I could try doing a search on YouTube and seeing if I can find if there's already a tutorial on YouTube for one. Um,
I mean, if you finish, if you finish your peppermint blanket, I would like to see it in a video. So, like you can take your picture and then put it
yeah,
in your own video. So show, and it will have your name on it as your peppermint blanket.
I plan to, like, when I complete it, I do plan to show it in my Crochet Tuesday video.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't think I could do like a tutorial or anything on that one because that's one that Mikey with Crochet Crowd did the tutorial. So
Right.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
try to touch it, even though I have seen a few other people do tutorials for it, but I don't want to take a chance of copyright infringement. But yeah,
It's almost 11 minutes though. You said a 10-minute mark.
yeah.
I,
Give, give me just a few more minutes and I'll turn it over to you, Samantha.
Sounds
Let's
good.
see. But if you send me an email at justanotherstitch2020 at gmail.com, I can try to see what I can find for an American blanket tutorial and send you those links, Vanitza. Okay, and let's see. Lisa says I like summer because I don't have to work in the summer. Oh, Lisa's Lisa's also saying Ashley's her twinsy since they have the
Ashley.
same birthday.
Right.
Okay, Crystal's saying that she's gonna look for a blanket tutorial too, and if she finds one, she'll post it on her community tab.
Don't
And
forget to
Crystal likes,
subscribe to my channel. I want to try to get to the 500 people. So hit that button.
yes, if y'all don't have Samantha already, go check her out. Throw some yarn in her window, and
She
her
is pinned
link
to
is
the
in the description box of this live and also pinned to the top of the chat. And if Crystal, if you could drop her link too, that would be awesome sauce. But yeah, Crystal and Regina like your shirt. And
thank you.
Jamie's here. How are you doing today, Jamie? And what are you working on? Okay, I'm caught up in the chat now. So go ahead and let everyone know more about yourself, Samantha, and your channel. And if you have any
My name,
whips or finished objects.
yeah. My name's Samantha. My channel name is just my first and last name. And what I do on my channel is I want to do mosaic crochet. I started doing 2 lives. I don't have a tight schedule like you, but whenever I can and whenever I'm on free time, or I might hit the button and go live. And also I might show yarn and yarn hauls and stuff like that. And tutorials, try to teach people what I like to do. Here's some of my whip. I made this cute little baby hat.
That's so cute.
I also made a bigger hat of the same, either of
Oh,
both knitted. Made, look at, this is a big scarf I made. There,
that's
my
nice.
scarf. And one more. I have one more finished project and this
Ooh,
blanket.
purple. I
And
love
the
that.
whip I'm currently working on, I was working on it while you guys were down below, but the unfinished, it's gonna be another blanket for my niece or my nephew. Those are what I got so far.
That's nice too.
And I also I had, if you go back to the finished product video, I have stockings and I think this blanket in that video. And
Yeah, I
that's
know
all
there
I
was a
do.
stocking. Yeah, I think it was a blanket
And
in
that
the
blanket
video.
I just showed, yes. And those are all my projects I completed so far.
Okay. And also, if anyone else comes across an American flag blanket video tutorial, please like bring it to like my attention so I can pass it on to Vanitza. But I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a search for it later on and see what I can find. And okay, yeah, here's Samantha's link. So yeah, go throw some yarn in her window. Fill up her whole house with yarn.
For subscribers, yes.
And let's see, Jamie's doing good today. She's working on her saffron shawl today. Awesome. And Robin joined us. She's cleaning and lurking. And what are you currently working on, Robin? And Regina says your works are beautiful, Samantha.
Thank you.
And Jamie says, I'm going to be lurking because I am getting ready to go have some Yorny fun with my friend. Ooh, Yorny fun. That sounds exciting. Oh, say hello to everyone, Allie. People
Hey,
haven't gotten just people haven't seen I don't think they've seen your face today. She just wants to hug my shoulder and sleep. Okay, Jamie says I was already part of your family, Samantha. I think I signed up the other day. Awesome. Oh, and Laura's here. Hi, Laura. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Laura has a new channel too. Um, Crystal, can you go ahead and drop Laura's link too? And if y'all can go check Laura out and show her some Yorny love and support and throw some yarn in her window, that would be awesome. But yeah, Laura's going to be coming live with me soon. So that's going to be a new face on my lives.
I dropped the video for, I think it's American flag, but
Okay.
maybe a blanket, but I don't know who the channel's by, so.
Yeah, Vanessa, Samantha may have an American blanket one that she just dropped the link for. Okay, we have Fish Ranch Home. How are you doing today? And what are you working?
That's Tyler.
Tyler, okay. I was about to ask what their name was because
Tyler.
he may have told me before, but I just don't remember. But I'm like, what's Fish Ranch Home's name?
If somebody asked a question and said, "Where are you located?" I'm located in Colorado.
Nice and cold.
Yes.
Okay, and let's see. Um, Robin says still working on the cable sweater for grandson. Almost done with back panel. Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, Lisa's got to go. Have a fabulous day, Lisa, and be good.
Fabulous Steve. And watch the replay. Thanks for coming.
She says that I'm gonna ride in the back of their truck. if only, if only I could use a good vacation.
Me too.
Oh, look! You want to say hi to everyone now? Look at the camera. Look, Allie. Look,
Allie.
Say hi.
Say hi.
You want to go meow meow for people? Meow
meow. Meow meow.
She's not going to. One of these days, I'll get her meowing for y'all. One day.
One day.
And whenever she was a little baby kid, she loved the shoulder like this. She would always snuggle in my shoulder. Laura says, water in my cup, working on king size blanket. Nice. And
nice.
one thing too that some of y'all may not realize, I do a finished projects video on the 15th of the month.
Of every month.
Now, every now and then it may get pushed back a day or two, but
depend on how you catch up.
Usually on the 15th, I do a finished project video. So y'all can send me y'all pictures, and I'll put them in a video. And
finish this video and put it and take a picture of it after all my tails are weaved.
Yeah, and here's my email right
send that
here.
to you. You can send as many pictures as you have, right?
Yeah.
Any of these would count, like the scarf would count. I can take a picture of that.
Yeah, I haven't put limits on how many. Now, if I ever get where like I get like a bunch of people, I may have to start doing it. But like as of right now, people can send as many as they want.
Right.
Because I mean, at some point you might get like, hundreds, and it's like, this is getting to be too much.
The video will be long.
It takes a long time for me to like, whenever I get the pictures, I put them like on a background, like a solid color background, and then like I add like the person's name, and if they have a channel, I put it, and that takes a while to get, the pictures like that. And then I got to put each picture in individually in the video. So those videos are time consuming.
Right.
But I have that on the 15th, also on the
28th.
7th.
The 28th, you have something.
Yeah, 28th is a snow theme video. So
right.
Anyone that has snow in their area, if y'all want to take pictures of your snow, or if you build a snowman, I'm going to be doing a video showing those pictures. And on the 7th, I'll be doing a video showing the first month's progress on people's temperature blankets. And or y'all can take like a picture of your color scheme for your blanket too, to show, so we can see like what colors you're using. Let me find my spot. I lost my spot.
You're holding the cat too, so.
It makes it harder because it's like my concentration isn't as good with having to hold her, because she distracts me.
Right.
And she's getting heavy. Let's see, Sissy joined us. How are you doing today, Sissy? And what are you working on? And also Gabby joined us too. Same questions.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions for me or Connie, you can put them in the chat down below.
Yeah. And let's see. Regina says, just get some treats. She probably will. Well, if I open a can of wet food for her, but I don't have any right now, the wet food, she'd probably start meowing. I should do that one day while I'm live.
You should.
Watch how excited she gets. Vanitza loves Allie. Yeah.
Right.
I've had her since she was about 3 weeks old. I had to bottle feed her.
Oh.
Yeah, she my little baby. And let's see. Oh, and Crystal's here too. She'll be lurking. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And it's Crystal with Crystal's cool stuff. It would be nice if we could get Bag O Day in here again.
Bag O Day, come on, let's get her.
She popped up in 2 of my lives in the chat.
Oh my god!
It was around the 4th of July. I think it was on the 4th, and then like my next live afterwards. I was so excited when that happened. I was trying to keep my composure too. I was just like, Bag O Day's at one of my lives.
Right.
And Sissy says, just working on a shawl. Nice.
I'm working on a blanket too, so I got the question when they got mine.
Yeah. Now would be a good time after you can I'm getting tongue tied. If you're ready to ask the first question, you can go ahead.
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hold on, mine are number one. Do you like TV, talent shows? So if so, which one would you watch?
So the questions you ask, you answer first, and then I'll answer them.
I like to watch TV and shows. So both of them are a preference, but I don't have one. I like maybe TV shows better
You
than
don't watch
TV.
any of the talent shows
I
like
like
Dancing
The
with the
Big Bang Theory,
Stars.
like Americans Got Talent. I watch, yes.
Yeah.
So
The one that I always
mm,
liked watching, but I don't think it's on anymore, was So You Think You Can Dance. I love that because it's
oh
like you had really talented dancers, and they would do these beautiful performances, or or some that were just like cute dances and stuff. And I always loved watching those dances. And I remember like one of my favorite was Fiction, and ooh, I can't think of the girl's name, the one that he used to dance with a lot, if any of y'all watched. Amy, Fiction and Amy.
oh
And
yeah.
there were a lot of other really good ones. But that's my favorite. Like I'll watch The Voice a little, but I never seem to be able to keep up with it. So
I watched Americans Got Talent, but a TV show is The Big Bang Theory, like those kinds of shows.
yeah, I miss The Big Bang Theory.
It's still on DVD. You can get the season.
And what's bad is it seems like all the shows that like I enjoyed watching have come to an end. And then like even This Is Us is one that I love to watch. And this coming season is supposed to be the last season.
Yep.
I'm like, bring back shows that I like. Stop taking them away. I still need to
Right.
get Netflix again. So I
Netflix.
wanna yeah, I wanna watch The Virgin Rivers and Steel Magnolias.
Yeah.
Those, those are two that I wanna watch. And then I wanna catch up on Wentworth, which with Wit with Wentworth, I do want to warn y'all that if you haven't watched it and you go to watch it, it is graphic and it does have inappropriate content.
Yeah.
So just be warned. It's not like anything like PG. It's not PG rated. But I
Right.
like I like the story. Like so that's where I watch it, but it's not something that like it's like usually I'm not big on watching content that's like real graphic or foul language and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
but I also like I did enjoy Orange is the New Black too. We we kind of went off subject with that question.
Oh yeah.
That's
Right.
okay. That's okay though. It's
Let's
it's
see
really
what
about
people.
making conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
See.
Oh, Vanitza has to go. You have a good
I'm
day,
gonna.
Vanitza. And send me an email though, so I can try to see what I can find for you and send it to you if I have any luck.
Or Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat
Yeah.
Lady.
Well, Crystal's gonna post if she finds anything. She said she'd post it on her community
And,
tab.
right.
Let's see. Crystal says, still dealing with my fever, so not working at all. Do you have COVID or because I know like COVID's going around really, really bad lately, and I don't wish anybody to catch it. And for those that do have it, you were in my prayers because me and Frank both had it, and he ended up in the hospital with COVID pneumonia. So COVID is nothing nice.
No.
Crystal says I would have fangirl.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be nice if Bago Day Crystal would pop back in on my live.
Right. Uh-huh.
But you never know when she's lurking because
Yep.
she does love to lurk.
Me too. That's what I'm doing. It's working.
Oh, you getting heavy, Allie.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Lisa the Grammy's here. How are you doing
Amy.
today, Lisa? And what are you working on? And as you see, my little Allie's here again.
Okay.
But yes, like she was in my Crochet Tuesday video. She went live with me Wednesday night. She was in my Knitting Friday video. My
And
shout
your
out
shout
Thursday.
out video on Friday on Thursday that you normally make.
Yep. And then now today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Amanda, Amanda says, "Me too, Connie. I watched So You Think You Can Dance. Loved it. Yeah, I love the performances, and and I always like each season seeing who the popular dancer would be. But but how are you doing today, Amanda? What are you working on?" Crystal says, "Don't really watch talent shows, but I do love The Masked Singer."
That's a cool one.
Gabby says, "I hardly ever turn my TV on. I crochet, read, and take care of family." See, and I'm the opposite because, like, I don't read that often anymore. Because usually, whenever I'm relaxing, I'm crocheting or knitting. So I like having the TV on because I can listen. Where, like, with reading, I can't really actually read a book. Like, I would have to do like an audio book. And let's
Right.
see, Denine's here. How are you doing today, Denine? And what are you currently working on? And Joanne's here too. Same questions, Joanne, darling.
Joanne.
And Crystal says, "Yep, you never know." And that really is true with Bag O Day. But she does
Right.
she does tend to follow Daniel with the paw ply guys around a lot.
Right. I
And
had to get
Warren's here. He's working on a Cascade Cow simple V stitch pattern. Nice. And how are you doing today, Warren?
and what
Gabby
you
says when I
currently working on. And what are you currently working
Gabby says when I'm crocheting, I listen to audiobooks. Your yarn looks like it's all tangled.
on? I know. I know.
And you know what I don't like is when you have a skein of yarn that seems like it's tangled all the way through the whole skein.
Mm-hmm.
And I find like the Karen 1 pounds are bad for that.
I know.
And let's see. Okay, we're all caught up in the chat. So, my question is, do you prefer Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts and why? I prefer
Mine
Starbucks.
I prefer
Which,
Starbucks because I prefer Starbucks over Dunkin' Donuts because let's see, I prefer it because it's going to be much easy to get your coffee at Start, and they mostly have different flavors of coffee at Starbucks than Dunkin' Donuts. That's what I prefer.
yeah,
Starbucks is
I find like I don't. There's something about Starbucks that it has like this bite to it that I
Right.
like that bite, and I don't find you get it from other coffees. And even though Dunkin' Donuts they do have some different flavors, but I do find like Starbucks has better flavors. And
Mm-hmm. I
now
just
like
figured.
if it comes to like the stuff they serve, I'd probably go with Dunkin' Donuts. But
I would go with the coffee for Starbucks, but the donuts for Dunkin'.
yeah, I love me some Starbucks coffee, and I have the
I'm gonna
holiday
have it.
blend.
There's a coffee place called Dutch Brothers, and it's really good.
But yeah,
So
and,
you
today is
prob-
the first day that I've had coffee in like 3 weeks.
um,
It's
I
like,
had to get
ow,
frog out. Look
don't
at
take your
this.
claws, don't take your claws in.
I know. I can still use all of this yarn, but it's gonna be tying in and not. So sometimes when you get frogs, like when your yarn gets tangled, it's it's a whole mess.
And another thing I'm kind of curious too. Like, do you have like a favorite coffee from Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, or like with
But
Dunkin' Donuts?
mine
With,
favorite
with
favorite drink from Starbucks is probably their pink drink or their refreshers because I like something cold. I don't drink coffee, but if from Dunkin' Donuts, my favorite donut would be a glazed donut or a chocolate glazed donut or any of those flavored donuts.
Yeah, like for me, with Starbucks, I love the frappes.
And a frappuccino from me too. So
And like as far as like the ground coffee, I like a lot of them. I don't know if I really have a favorite. I do like the holiday blend a lot, the fall blend, and also the chocolate peppermint flavored one. I can't think of what they call theirs, but
right.
I think those would be my favorite. Now, as far as Dunkin' donuts, we don't have them here. And the only time I've had them was when I was in New Jersey, but that's been quite a while. I don't even remember like which types they had. It's been too long.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. Regina says Starbucks. Joanne
Cool.
Dolan says green tea latte from Starbucks. Ashley says I like Starbucks. Joanne says, but
Cool.
mostly Tim Hortons. Yeah, like in my town, we have a little local coffee shop. Now we technically do have a Starbucks on the LSUE campus, but I always forget that we have one. Let's see. Joanne
French
says French
vanilla.
vanilla from Tim Hortons. Okay, the question is, Crystal, do you prefer Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts and why? And also, like, do you have like a favorite like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts coffee? And like with Dunkin' Donuts, do you have a favorite donut from them? We kind of expanded the question.
Right.
Come see Alley Cat. Oh,
Oh, I can't.
say hi again. Be like, hey everyone, why don't you show them your forbidden belly?
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
Oh, you sleepy, huh, cat?
right.
You want to come grab her, Frank? I think I'm about to get a break from her, hopefully.
So
And y'all might get to
funny.
see the biscuit too. Let's see. Gabby says we don't have either one here. Very small town. Okay. Oops, she's. Bye, Allie.
Bye, Allie.
Ooh, my shoulder
You
feels
just have,
happy now.
I know, I have to combine my yarn because of the yarn tangle in this.
But she starts to get heavy, even though she's not a big cat. She starts to get heavy after so long.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. You want to go ahead and ask the next question, Samantha?
Yes. Number 2. Would you prefer to be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall, and why? I would be 8 feet tall because I would want it to be taller than my dad. That's
For me,
my reason
I would go with
for
8 feet
you.
because I always find that I have trouble reaching things.
Me
Which I mean, I,
too. That's why I just said 8 feet because I have trouble sticking keys and stuff. So
I mean,
that's
I'm not like super short, but I'm not. I'm 5'3". But I always find like I have trouble reaching like the top cabinets and having to step on step stools.
right.
Okay, let's see. Crystal's answer to the previous question is I don't really like either, to be honest. But if I had to pick, I would go with Starbucks iced coffee. But you can also like just like answer with what type of coffee you really like in general.
Mhm.
Y'all know me. It's just mostly about making conversation. So if we get kind of off the question, that's fine. And let's see, Melanie joined us. Hi, Melanie. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? But yeah, let us know if you would prefer to be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall.
Right.
But now the only thing though
Um,
is that like if you're 8 feet tall, like I don't know if you would fit in a vehicle. You'd
no.
probably have yeah, get one with a sunroof where your head's sticking out.
I'm on this game now. A tiny little mole.
And then too, you'd probably be constantly like bumping your head or like having
Mhm.
to to bend over so you don't like
Right.
hit things. Crystal says I'm 4'10", so I would want to be taller.
The 8 feet. Yep.
Gabby says I would love to be 8 feet tall. Then I could reach to top two shelves in my cabinets. Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Crystal saying for the coffee, Community Coffee, Folgers, or Maxwell House. Yeah, Frank really loves Community Coffee.
Right.
Now, Community is like my second favorite. Let's see. Regina says I would like to be foot tall, just easier. I guess 8 foot tall, just easier to get stuff off the shelves at the stores, and I can dust my shelves better. Yeah, so because sometimes at the stores you got to kind of climb the shelves to get what you want. but but yeah, I think that would be kind of funny seeing someone driving a car and you see their head sticking out the sunroof. Okay. Gabby says she loves Maxwell House coffee.
That's true.
Okay. Next question is, do you prefer red, black, or green grapes? I tend to prefer
Raspberry.
the red ones.
I prefer
Um,
the green.
but I mean, I eat all types of grapes, and I don't know. Have y'all ever tried the cotton candy grapes?
No. Mm-mm.
They're like really sweet, but they are good.
Right. I prefer the green grapes.
Crystal says, "What is your first favorite coffee, Connie? Starbucks."
I like Starbucks and Dutch Brothers too.
Yeah, and I love the flavored coffees. The flavored coffees are like my favorite. Let's see. Amanda says green seedless. Oh yeah, you gotta say seedless. Yeah, because it's like every now and then you'll buy like the grapes with the seeds by accident, and you get home and you're like, oh, these have seeds. No. Let's see. Gabby says green. Crystal says green. Um, uh, Regina says purple. And Melanie's answering the previous question. She says frappuccino. Yeah, I love the frappuccinos. And that kind of like the way that I got first introduced to like the cappuccinos or whatever you want to call those type of drinks. I was stationed in Great Lakes, Illinois at the time. And me and a couple of friends, we had taken the train to Chicago, and we had gone to like some of the museums and stuff. Well, we just missed the train to go back to base, and we had to wait for the next train. So one of the girls that I was with was like, "Have you ever tried one of these?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, you got to try one." I was hooked afterwards. And this is the same girl too. She got me hooked on the raspberry lemonade at Olive Garden too.
As soon as I get done with this row, I'm not. I don't know how much yarn I will have to finish another one, but going to cut my yarn, tie it off, and finish this big blanket dude.
See, that's one thing. I can't really like crochet or knit like while I'm live. I might be able to knit like if it's a basic, like where it's just like knits and pearls. But I don't know. I just it's like I don't know. I lose my concentration.
I on my line, I can read the side of the chat on when I enter studios and stuff, and crochet it, and if there's a question that I can actually reach over, push it, read it to the people, and then hit it like you are. I can do multiple things
Well, like
at one time.
one thing too that makes it difficult for me, like my desk is small. I have like really no more room on my desk. So it kind of makes it hard to have like my supplies in front of me. But
Right.
I don't know,
But
maybe one day,
I do my live from my bed, so I got this whole bed that I can crochet this thing.
maybe one of these days I'll finally get brave and start trying to do it.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see. Lisa says I don't go to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Do you have a favorite coffee though, Lisa? And Melanie says, I love the seedless too. In the summer, the purple are big and juicy. Oh, yeah, the nice big juicy grapes. Those are so good.
Right.
Crystal saying, I was thinking about changing my channel name to Crystal the Yorny Cat Lady, but not sure yet. See, I like it the way it is.
Me too.
Because I find too, like, it kind of stands out because like everybody knows like you have that long channel name. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it kind of gets you noticed more by having the longer name. But that's just my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. Yeah, Melanie likes it the way it is.
Me too.
I mean, yeah, it does take a little while to get it down pat, but Crystal says try having 30 to 60 people in your live, Samantha, and everyone is chatting. It will not be so easy to keep up. The more people that there are, the harder it is. And that is true.
That is true.
Because there's some lives that like I get like a good bit behind on the chat.
Right.
And Granny
Hey,
D's
Granny
here.
D.
Hey, Granny D.
Hey, Granny
Or should
D.
I call you Mom now, Granny D?
I call
Since you
you Granny.
adopted me.
It said, "Hey, Connie and Samantha, getting ready to go on myself, but wanted to stop by in just a bit and give my thumbs up and say, howdy,
Howdy do.
Granny D. I will come on to yours, Granny D.
Yeah, I may turn on yours later on. It just kind of depends on like what I get busy with after I get off of my own live. Because I know I'm
Right.
eating and stuff, and then I want to get some crochet done.
Yep. Me too.
Yeah.
So,
Gabby says she likes it the way it is, Crystal. And
mm-hmm.
so does Regina.
Right.
and Lisa the Grammy.
Eh.
Crystal says, "All right, I'm convinced I will not change it." And really,
All right.
this is my opinion. That some may not agree with it, but I feel like when you have a channel, it's best to pick a name and stick with that name
I
because
keep my name. I keep my name the way it is.
that's how people get to know you. And I feel like it kind of gets confusing, like if you change your channel name. Because like I know me, like I still be trying to look you up like the way it used to be. So I don't know. I just feel it's best to stick with the channel name that you originally go with. Let's see. Stephanie's here. How are you today, Stephanie? And what are you working on?
I don't have enough yarn to do the whole thing, so I'm going to.
Granny says you can call me whatever you like.
Right.
I
Well,
wouldn't say that.
there's the finished project. I'm finished. All I had to do, my
Ooh,
mom to
nice.
help me with the tails in, and then I will I will send my pictures of all of it. So get ready
Let's
for
see.
the next one.
What's a crazy name we could come up with for Granny D?
Oh my God, I don't know. I have no idea. I think we are hey, we should call Granny D, or the squirrel Granny D or something. She always said, "Hey, squirrel, howdy, howdy," or whatever in her live. So whatever.
But it was funny though. Last night on Crystal's live, um, Crystal's grandma was saying that she was eating biscuits, and y'all know how I call Frank the biscuit. So I was clowning
Mm-hmm.
around saying, "Don't eat Frank." And then Crystal's grandma comes out with a bag of biscuits, and she's like, "You see, this is not Frank." I was cracking up laughing.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Granny D says, "No worries. Today is the only day I do StreamYard, and always wants to cut up with my Chromebook.
Hey, once we get off of here, then I will head over to Granny D's and then do a raid from, if people are in here, go to Granny D's and I might hop on her live. Or maybe
And that's one thing. I wish my lives didn't overlap with Granny D's. So,
oh, you know.
and I try my best to not not to go live the same time as others, but it really is difficult because like everyone goes live and you're gonna
Right.
overlap with somebody.
Right, I know. Mm-hmm.
But because there are times I have thought about maybe like shifting the time on Saturday, but I really don't know what time would be a good time on Saturday.
It depends.
Because I know
Maybe
earlier a lot of
early in the morning? Like do your
I know
guests are
earlier
early?
I know like Melanie goes live and
Like Melanie from Hook to the Left goes
mhm.
live at like I think 11
and then I don't know if like later would do better.
on
I
Saturday.
don't and
But
event
I think I think Kim from Kim Crocheting that she's changing hers to the 2 p.m. to
yeah,
Eastern.
I think she goes live around the same time as me.
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you're central.
And then like another thing I want to do eventually. See, I do want to do like a Thursday morning live, probably around like 9 a.m. Coffee with
Mm,
Connie.
At
Or
9
coffee with
a.m.
Connie and
Then
friends.
like 9 a.m. your time.
Yeah, 9 a.m. my time.
That's crazy.
Because I have thought about doing that. And I was fixing to start doing it before I had gotten sick. But I want to I want to give it more time before I add more to my schedule because
Mm-hmm.
I'm still experiencing issues with feeling tired. Because pretty much every day I have to take a nap now.
Oh my god.
It's like it zaps your energy. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you would think this long and you would spring back. And it's just
Right.
like but that tiredness lingers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, don't get COVID. Don't get it.
Don't get it. No. Number once we ready to move on if you ever I got the next question.
Okay, let me catch up on the chat real quick, and then we'll get to the next question. Let's see, Debbie's here, and how are you doing
Hey
today,
Debbie.
Debbie? And what are you working on? Granny D says Squirrel Queen.
Squirrel Queen, yes, that could be a good one for Granny. Eh.
Lisa says that Crystal's grandma's biscuits were huge. They were.
They were, yeah.
And let's see, Kat's here. How are you doing today, Kat? And what are you working
Hey,
on?
Cat.
And Crystal says those were smaller than her normal biscuits.
Oh my god.
Granny D says, no worries, Connie, right? It's hard not to overlap. It really is.
Right.
And, like one piece of advice that I got was find a time that works for you and just, stick with it. And Stephanie says she's doing well and working on her knit ear warmer. Nice. Regina says, I was trying to figure out a day to go live. I was thinking Thursdays. I feel like there's not a lot of people on Thursday, and I usually have Thursdays off. The funny thing is, that's the day that like I want to do. If I do a early, if I do another live, I would go with Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And also another
Mhm.
thing too that I want to try to get this done tomorrow. I want to try to get a tutorial done on that first stitch of that blanket that I'm designing. And it's that stitch I don't know the name of. Um, I want to try to see if I can get that filmed tomorrow. And then another
Mm.
thing I want to try to do, I don't know if I'm going to get both of these done tomorrow or not, but I also want to try to show do a tutorial on what you do when you get a drop stitch, how you fix it. The dreaded drop
Right.
stitch in knitting.
Right.
And Lisa says, I just used two devices. There were 9 different lives on at the same time, but I came here. Oh, thank you. And then
Thank you, Lisa.
and
Thank you,
sometimes
Lisa.
I'm curious how like because I know some people kind of watch two lives at the same time. And it makes me wonder, do y'all kind of like pause one and listen to one for a while and then go to the other one?
I have 166 people on my channel. Thank you,
Woohoo.
every single one of you.
You've grown fast.
4 videos so far.
And let's see. Jamie says, "Yeah, I try not to do that too. Is overlap my lives, but I was looking at my analytics, and that really helps determine when my subs like to watch them." Yeah. See, I find like my Saturdays kind of can be iffy because there's some Saturdays
Mhm.
that I get a lot of people that show up, and then there's others where there's not as many. So it's like I find Saturdays for me like it flip flops a lot. Where I find on Monday and Wednesdays I tend to have kind of a steady amount.
Like like Mondays, I was looking and I was seeing if there was a Monday to do a live with you, but I'm in school and I do work and I can't do watching. I can't be on a live when working. No, but there's
Yeah,
replay. There's replay. Thank God.
yeah. And that is one thing I do notice though. Even whenever like I don't have as many people show up while I'm actually live, I still get a lot of people that watch my replay. So that's awesome.
Right.
but but
Hmm.
I tried like when I did my live schedule, I tried to pick different times where I kind of thought where if this doesn't work for one person, then this should work, for someone else. But that's where I have like my Monday that's at 11:30. Then Wednesday I do an evening one, and then I have the weekend one on Saturday. So I
Right.
kind of hope that between the 3 live spots that everyone can catch at least one of them hopefully during the week. But unfortunately there's still people that fall through the cracks on
So
that.
some people do live. Yeah. Like I did a Thursday one. I do them at random. I don't have a schedule like you. I don't stick to it. I'm trying to figure out those days that when people are not on and want to come watch.
Mhm. Now, the one thing I do wish though, when it comes to when I do start doing Thursday morning lives, I wish I had just like a little bit more StreamYard hours because I don't want to. I think it's like $20 a month to get
I think so. Yeah, right.
and to me, that's not like for a few more hours, that's not worth it. So,
No.
like, I would either have to use Restream, which kind of concerns me, like if I'd be able to get guest stars to come up with me using Restream,
Mhm.
because I know most people use StreamYard, um,
Yeah.
or I would have to be by myself.
Right.
And let's see. Debbie says, "How about Squirrely DQ for Squirrel D Queen?"
Oh my god.
I need to see if there's a squirrel emoji on.
I think there is a squirrel emoji.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using a squirrel emoji whenever I pop up in Granny D's lives.
You should, yes. Uh-huh.
Let's see. Yeah, Jamie saying I should do it, but don't stretch yourself too thin. Yeah. But like I said, I want to give myself more chance to recuperate before I add.
Another
Um,
day.
mhm. And what's bad too is that like even right now it's like I kind of feel a little winded, and it's like, and whenever I checked my oxygen level last week, it was 97%. So I mean it's in normal range. But even Frank says like he still feels winded at times.
Mhm.
Let's see. Isola's here. Hi,
Hey,
Isla. How are
Ethan.
you today? And what are you working on? Crystal says she can use a nap today. Yeah, Crystal can always tell when I'm napping because she says like if I'm not showing on Messenger for a while, or like if she messages me and I don't respond for a while, she's like, Connie's napping. Stephanie says I could use a nap every day.
Me too, but no.
Debbie says good, working on a sweater. Nice.
Nice.
And Melanie says I stayed up all night watching the snow, so I slept late. Yeah, like yesterday,
Oh,
I took a good nap yesterday. Um, do you remember what time I went to lay down, Frank? Yeah, I think it was. That's what I was thinking about, 3, and I woke up at like I think close to 7, and then went to bed. Well, I think I fell asleep around 11, and I woke up at 9. So it's like I've been sleeping more lately. And Melanie and those that are getting snow, take pictures of y'all snow and y'all snowmans and send them to me because I'm going to be doing a snow themed video on February 28th. And let's see, Jamie says, biscuits. Oh, and Crystal says, I don't usually do naps, but yesterday and today I only got 5 hours of sleep each day. Aw.
I mean, Kim said I asked her a question the other day, like Thursday, like 2 days ago, and she said, I said, thanks for coming to my live. I did a live 2 days ago. And then how are you doing today?
And
We need to keep,
has anyone heard from Kim the last couple of days? Because I know Kim with Kim's Crochet and Knits, because I know
yes.
Crystal was telling me that she's back in the hospital.
Uh,
She recently had a
maybe
heart attack.
I hope someday she'll get her lung transplant. So hopefully soon to get her breathing working again.
And y'all keep Kim in y'all prayers.
Keep her in her prayers. If you haven't gone to Big Tim's channel, I think someone posted something. But Big Tim, he made a video for Kim. So Kim needs all the prayers she can get.
And I hope she's all right with, with being back in the hospital. I hope nothing serious is going on.
I don't know.
I don't know. I sent her an email yesterday to try to check on her, but I know she don't check her email like real often. And Instagram was acting up yesterday, but I did
My
finally get send her a mess. I finally sent her a message last night, like I think around like 10 or so on Instagram. But like I said, I know Instagram's kind of been wonky lately, so I don't know if she's seen my message or
I
well,
think, hey, you have to think of this too, Connie. You're 2 hour. Wait, you're an hour ahead of her, or wait, I'm a 2 hour behind her. You're an hour. I'm trying to think of this. I'm 2 hours behind Kim, and you're an hour behind her.
and another thing too is being in the hospital, she may not be up to being, on the computer, on Instagram and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how bad she's feeling. I don't
No.
know. But yeah, keep her in y'all prayers.
Right.
Debbie says, yesterday I think everyone had a live. Not me.
Oh my God. I'm trying to figure out when I should go live. When the best time to go. I have work. I have all these other things that and then I say I don't want to do a live when Kim's on. No. And then I will miss her and somebody will come to my place and most people will go to hers. It's hard to do.
Yeah, it's like, because I know whenever I
Or
was starting
should
to
you
go
do a
live,
live in the afternoon before everyone else? But Granny T's on, so
because I know whenever I first started going live, it's like, okay, what days would probably work good? And
right.
yeah, Jamie, that's one because I am trying to do more tutorials for my channel this year. So that is something that I do want to start focusing on. And really, I had
Mm,
intended to already have done that that tutorial for the no name stitch, but I had gotten sick, so I never got around to it.
right.
I wasn't feeling up to it.
Then we have two more.
Jamie says, I have done a live while having another running. I just had it on mute.
Oh,
Isla says, I was on live. I did a yarn organization. Sorry, I forgot you were on.
oh my God, yeah.
She said she had like 7 watchers.
Oh,
Jamie says, laughing out loud, maybe Saturday depends on when people get paid. They are out spending their money. Could be. And the thing is that like sometimes it could be a case where people have plans on Saturday doing stuff with their family.
right.
And I also think too, like especially when you go live at the same time as someone else, I think some
Yeah,
people tend to alternate which one they watch. So there's always different things going on. Okay, Crystal
I'm
wants to know
ready.
if you're in high school or college, Samantha.
I'm not. I'm graduated from high school, but I'm not in college.
So what type of
But
school are you going to?
I'm going through a school like where people find jobs,
Kind of like
but
a
that's
technical
only
college or
no, like it's not. I don't go to college, but it's like a program where you. I'm not going to say the name, but it's a program where you can get a job easily. So,
cool.
but I did graduate, but not in college. So that's really the best answer I could give. you.
Because you look so young, because I even wondered if you were still in high school.
No, I'm not in high school.
Okay, and Isa says, can you something your lives before you make them public? Do you mean like try them before you make them public?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what she means. Now, you can do videos that are technically live streamed where you make them private and then you make them public later. But when you do that, it's not like people can comment while you're live. Because I did that for a few videos one time, but I started finding it eats up your StreamYard hours. And then
I make
sometimes
mine. I like when I'm trying to do a live. Some people can't use the closed caption button. How do you do that? I was trying to
it's
add closed
somewhere
caption.
it's somewhere in your settings. But yeah, and then sometimes too, like if you try to do that, like sometimes you have issues with the streaming too. So sometimes I would have to keep like do it multiple times where there was no glitches. But but as far as like being live where people can chat, you basically, you got to be live.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to like practice and stuff, you can also do privates. Just make sure you're private where you're the only one that can see it. So hopefully with all that I answered your question.
Right.
Debbie says I need 280 family members to be at 500 to get my community page and my first giveaway. Okay.
Come on.
Let me write you down for my next shout out video. Let's see. Deb's Crochet Cafe.
Or Debbie Crochet Cafe.
Okay. Okay, I have you down for my next shout out video. And I'm going to try to remember to make a community post for you too. Probably either today or tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm trying to get to 1400 subscribers. So if anyone's watching that's not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me, or if y'all can do anything to like help give me a shout out or something, that would be awesome.
Right.
And Jamie saying, I don't know, maybe practice on Zoom. And one thing that I did before I started making videos, I practiced a little bit on my web camera. To get kind of comfortable speaking in front of a camera.
Right.
And Laura saying, I'm thinking Tuesday at 2:30 Central Standard Time. So that's the time you want to start trying to do your lives, Laura? Okay, Crystal's got to go. Have a good day, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. I'm going to head to Granny D. Who can ask the first question?
Yeah, I can tell people are heading to Granny D's because my number,
right.
The numbers are dropping of how many people are here.
Right.
We're only going to be about 10 more minutes.
We should ask those two questions. I have the third question. I'm ready for the third question.
Jamie's got to go too. Have a good day, Jamie.
Have a good day.
Okay, let's see. Crystal says she hasn't heard anything else from Kim.
I heard that I heard some. She told me that you're welcome, sweetie, for coming over. She came to my live.
Yeah. Gabby's saying she is home now. She was on V's live earlier. Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Ooh, Mary's here. Hi,
Hey,
Mary.
Mary.
How are you? And what are you working on? She finally
It
got
said in the
faces.
chat. It's a Santa ornament.
Yeah, she got faces on her Santa ornaments. Now I'm trying to get the glittery off my fingers from the snowflakes. I stiffen. Good luck. Glitter likes to
Goodbye.
make a mess. Okay, Laura, you have a good day.
You have a good day.
Okay.
We
Okay.
haven't done our 2 quests, and they're so.
Yeah. Let me finish up. I think I'm almost caught up in the chat. We're probably only going to have time for one more question. Let's
Okay.
see. Crystal's trying to get to 900. I am at 867, almost there. So yeah,
Can
if y'all don't have Crystal,
can I put her? I'm gonna put her channel in the chat now, so people can go.
yeah. But if y'all don't have Crystal, go check Crystal out. She's my
I will.
YouTube bestie.
Yeah.
Y'all know where I get that kind of from. Y'all remember
No.
on Roseanne when they did that song, the Two Becky song? I kind of like sing that to that theme.
Oh man.
Okay. Let's see. Warren is asking you, Samantha, what stitch pattern were you using, and were you pulling up
On this
loops and pulling
blanket,
through?
she's asking. I just used the half double crochet stitch for the entire blanket. So.
Okay. And he says, nice blanket. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
see. Okay. You want to go ahead and ask the last question, Samantha?
Okay. Which one should we do?
She's back.
Hey, Allie. I will pick the. I would do number 4 instead. So, what is the best thing that you found at a yard sale or a thrift store?
So, what's the
What
best
have
thing
you
you found?
at a yard sale or a thrift store? Yeah. She's back. Hey, Allie.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what's the best thing you found, Samantha?
Let's see. At a yard sale, garage sale, I found yarn.
Yeah, I love finding
Yarn. Like
yarn at.
finding yarn at a thrift store or a garage sale. What have you found?
Yeah. For
At a
me, my
yard
best
sale or
find was my KitchenAid mixer for $10.
Oh my god! Wow.
And I had been wanting a KitchenAid mixer. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, finding yarn is always nice at yard sales too.
Yard sale.
And let's see. Melanie says, beautiful blanket, Samantha.
Thank
And
you.
so does Gabby.
Thank
Melanie
you.
saying, Melanie saying, hey, sweet kitty. Oh
Hey.
yeah. She
Oh yeah.
she wants her mommy. Like, you
Right.
want to look at the camera?
Come
She's
on,
not
get the
going to.
camera.
Say meow meow.
Mm-mm.
Meow.
Ow.
You don't want to meow, huh? Okay,
Mm-mm.
have it your way, cat. Okay, and let's see. You hear Crystal saying, welcome back, Alley Cat.
Welcome back.
And Melanie
That's
says, a ceramic yarn bowl, $8. Nice.
nice.
Gabby says, found lots of new yarn at a thrift store for $3. Nice.
Nice.
And Crystal says, my Keurig K-Cup brewer for $20 with a stand that hold like 20 something K-Cups. And at one time I did find a Keurig K-cup coffee machine. I don't know. I think I spent $5 on mine, but it didn't last that long. It lasted for a few months and then it broke.
Right.
And Gabby says that's a great deal, Crystal. Yeah.
Mhm.
I also like finding like home decor stuff from yard sales.
Mm. Yep.
Let's see. Mary says she found a wood something turned yarn bowl with lid. The artist cord was still inside for 125. I paid $6. Sweet.
Wow.
And that's one thing I love about yard sales because like you can get stuff like you normally can't afford, like for like
Mhm.
hardly anything.
Right.
And but like I'm trying to think of some other sweet things I've gotten. Like I get a lot of my dreamsicle angels and my seraphim angels. That's like in my filming area. Those I think pretty much all of them came from yard sales or thrift stores, and some of the snow globes came from eBay.
Right.
And Crystal says it sure was. I snatched it up. I have had it for almost 3 years and it still works. Sweet.
Wow.
But one thing I do find with yard sales, you do have to be careful when you buy like, anything that like plugs in because like sometimes it don't work. Sometimes it don't last you long. And another thing, always check the cord because I've gotten some stuff where the cord like, got damaged. And it's all of a sudden I notice that like there's damage to the cord and I'm like, so now I always check the cord.
Mhm.
When she's starting to snore.
Oh my god. So.
Frank's Frank saying she was snoring on him.
Oh.
Oh, yesterday, poor baby. She was
Mm.
sleeping on
Uh,
I think the back of the chair or on the arm of the chair. And she lost her balance and fell. And of course it scared her. And like she kind of like does her little skittish run and then she comes right back to me.
right.
And Crystal says, yes, you do. You never know how old it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how the person took care of it. But
Mhm.
yeah, I had gotten, I think it was a quesadilla maker. And I noticed that like the cord was kind of, and it was like, mm-mm, don't feel safe
Mhm.
using this. Okay. Mary says a lathe is used to turn wood spindles and bowl. Okay. But yeah. So do you have any last words you want to say before we
And
wrap
thank
things
you
up?
guys for all coming to this live stream.
And thank you, Samantha, for coming live with me. And
No
like I said, if
problem.
y'all don't have Samantha, go check her out. Her link is in the description box of this video and it's pinned to the top of the chat. And I want to thank everybody for watching today's live and joining in. And
Enjoy.
those that are watching the replay, please leave a comment to let us know. And feel free to answer any questions we asked on today's live. And I think that pretty much covers everything.
And
So,
don't forget to go to Granny D. It's the squirrel D.
yes,
Granny D.
yes,
So go
do it.
show her I'm right over at Granny's.
Yeah, do a just another stitch raid, or y'all could say
Just
alien
another stitch
raid,
raid. Yeah, let's go. Yep.
or you could or you can call it Alien Raid.
I would call it just another stitch raid. So
Let's
then
see. Yes, if you haven't done so already, please give the thumbs up.
don't
And
forget.
Lisa says, when I have an appliance that doesn't work correctly, I cut the cord off before I put it in the trash so that no one can take it, can try to use or sell it. Yeah, that's a good
Smart.
idea, Lisa. Crystal saying Stitch Raid.
Stitch raid. Yes. Yes.
So anyway, I hope y'all have a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light and bye.
Bye.